Hello students, today we are going to complete this poem No Man Are Foreign, which we have started in the last class. In the last class I gave you the introduction of this poem. I told you that this poem is giving us the message of universal brotherhood, equality, peace, an earth without wars, alright? And this is possible only if we spread love, if we do not keep jealousy, hatred, violence in our hearts and minds, right? So this is the theme of the poem, and I told you that the writer of this poem, James Kirkup, has said that no man is foreign and no country is strange. Alright, what do we mean by this line? That the borders have been created by humans and not God. Alright, we are different from others only because of different countries, because we live in different countries. But how can we forget that we all are humans, isn't it? Aren't we all humans? We all look alike. We all have two eyes, two hands. We sleep in the same manner. We eat in the same manner. We walk on the same land, isn't it? So, this is the idea that the writer has suggested, that when we all are same, then why and how can we call others as strangers or foreigners? Alright? So, this is the theme of this poem, and this is what the writer has told. In the first paragraph, the writer has told that we all are same. Alright, and we maybe the soldiers of different countries wear different uniforms, right? But under that uniform, a same kind of body breathes. Alright, we all breathe in the same manner. The writer has also told us in the second paragraph that we all enjoy the gifts that have been bestowed by God upon us. What gifts are we talking about, children? Sunlight, air, water. We all cannot live without air. We all need to breathe air. We all need to enjoy sunlight, alright? We all, love to bask under the sunlight. Then we all drink same water, isn't it? We all walk on the same earth. Then how can we call someone as a foreigner or a stranger? Only because they live in other countries, and those countries have been created by humans and not God. How can we forget this? Alright, so we are going to proceed with the third stanza here, children. Remember, they have eyes like ours that wake or sleep. Alright, so here what does this line mean, children? This line means that they also have eyes, two eyes, we also have two eyes. They also use their two eyes in sleeping and waking up, and we also sleep in the same manner, and we also wake up in the same manner. Then how can they be strangers? How can they be foreigners? Alright, so this is the meaning of this line. And strength that can be won by love. So how can we win the hearts of others? How can we be one? How can the feeling of oneness be brought? It can be brought, or it can be made possible only through love. Alright, so this is what I was telling you since the beginning of the poem, that this universal brotherhood and equality can be achieved by love. Alright, in every land is common life that all can recognize and understand. Is some other kind of species in the form of humans is living in other country? No. The humans living in other countries are similar to us. Aren't they similar to us? Of course, I'm telling you this since the beginning of the poem, children, that they also have a similar body that we have. Alright, they also breathe in the same manner, they also eat in the same manner, they walk in the same manner, they drink the same water. So, is a similar kind of life living in some other country, or is it a different kind of life living in some other country? No, it is same. Alright, so this is what the meaning of these last two lines is. Now remember, they have eyes like ours that wake up or sleep, and strength that can be won by love. In every land is common life that all can recognize and understand. So here also the writer is putting forth his arguments to prove that all are one. Alright, he is trying to present or advocate his idea that how can we call anyone as a foreigner or a stranger when we all look alike, we all have same activities. Alright, they also walk the same way we do, they also sleep the same way we do, we all can be one through love. So how can we call someone a foreigner or a stranger? And why can't we have love amongst us? Why do we have hatred, jealousy, violence amongst us? We can also have love, and we can win the heart of anyone through love. Let us remember, whenever we are told to hate our brothers, it is ourselves that we all disposes, betray, condemn. Remember, we who take arms against each other. Suppose someone is telling you that particular person doesn't belong to our country. Alright, so whom are you hating? Are you hating an animal? Are you hating an alien? No, you are hating a person that is similar to you. You are hating a human race. Even you belong to the same race. Alright, so remember, whenever you are hating someone else, saying that he is a foreigner or he doesn't belong to your own country, remember that you are hating your own brother or a sister, because they are like us. They are like our brothers and sisters, alright? And remember that we are, betraying them. We are disapproving them, alright? We are ditching them. We are ditching our own selves if we are doing that, alright? If we are not liking the foreigners, we are not liking our own selves, alright? Because they are like our brothers and sisters. Now here, the word disposes means deprive, alright? We are getting separated from a human race only. They are not animals, they are not aliens, they are creatures like us, alright? And if someone is telling you to hate them, then you are getting separated from your own brother or a sister. Betray means expose ourselves to danger. We are creating hatred, and if there will be hatred all over, then it is a position of danger, alright? Then condemn means disapprove. You are not talking to someone who is a stranger or a foreigner, or you are considering a person who is living in other country as a stranger, and if you are hating that person, then definitely you are hating your own brother and sister, alright? And you are picking arms. Arms here means what, children? Weapons, alright? Then how can we pick weapons against our own brothers and sisters? We see wars all over. We see wars between two countries and many other countries also. So what are we doing? Are we fighting with our own brothers and sisters? Yes, because they belong to the same race, human race, and we are raising hands, we are raising weapons, we are hating someone who is similar to us. And if someone is similar to us, they are like our brothers and sisters, alright? So we who take arms here means weapons. We are taking arms or weapons against our brothers and sisters, against someone who is similar to us, against each other. Alright, so this is the meaning of second paragraph. Last paragraph. It is the human earth that we defile, our hells on fire, and dust outrage the innocence of air that is everywhere our own. Remember, no man are foreign, and no country is strange. Now, what do we mean by this paragraph? What do you mean by defiling? Defiling means dirtying something or polluting something. Alright, so whenever we spread hatred, jealousy, or we wage wars against other countries, we are polluting our earth. We are polluting our own air, or the air that we breathe. Whenever there are wars, children, of course there is fire in the air, alright? There is hatred in the air, there is jealousy in the air, alright? So are we polluting our own earth? We call this earth our mother earth, isn't it? Are we polluting, or are we defiling, or are we making dirty our own earth? Yes. Alright, so this is what this paragraph is saying, that if you want to save your earth, first of all, you will have to consider everyone equal, everyone are brothers and sisters, alright? And how can that be done? Through peace and love, alright? Otherwise, if we will have war, or we will wage war against anyone, any other country, then remember, it is not different countries. It is not something about different countries. It is about our earth, our mother earth, alright? It is our air, same air that we also breathe, and the people living in other country also breathes, right? So we are polluting, we are making dirty our own air, our own earth. Alright, and the writer has emphasized on the last line again when he is saying, remember no man are foreign and no country strange. So this line is also a repetition where the writer is emphasizing the fact that never call anyone a stranger or a foreigner, because the borders have been created by humans and not God. And only because of these borders, only because few people are living in some other countries, alright, we call them foreigners or strangers, alright. But how can we forget that God created us in a similar manner? God did not create any discrimination. Discrimination on the basis of religion, caste, color, borders, countries, nationality. Alright. So did God create all these differences? No, God never created any such difference. So definitely God has created us similar, and we should consider each other as our brothers and sisters. Alright. So the central idea of this poem is very clear, that the writer James Kirkup is trying to mention here. James Kirkup wants to give us a message that we all are brothers and sisters, alright, a universal brotherhood we should attain. Then he is trying to tell us that we all are equal, we are not different from each other. Then he wants peace, as he is against wars, alright. Again, time and again he is using the word arms, wars, alright. So he is not in the favor of wars. He wants peace everywhere, which can be acquired only through love, alright. And he is also saying that in the last paragraph, which is very important, children, he is saying that by spreading all negativity, the pessimism, we are polluting our own earth. We are making it dirty. We are, by fire, the hells of fire and dust outrage the innocence. What do we mean by this line, children? The hells of fire and dust, that means when there is war, alright, then the fire is there everywhere, which makes our earth hell, alright, and the dust, which is, which rises due to war and violent activities, and outrages the innocence means it violates the purity of our earth. It disturbs the purity of our earth. It, pollutes the purity of our earth. So outrages the innocence means violating the purity, or defiling or polluting the purity. Clear? And or our hells of fire and dust means when there is war, the earth becomes like hell, where there is fire and dust. Alright? And of air, that is everywhere our own. That means air which has been given to us as a gift by God, that air belongs to everyone living on earth, isn't it? We also breathe the same air, foreigners also breathe the same air. So this is for everyone, and we are polluting our own air. Alright, so this is the meaning of this poem, children. I hope you have understood the entire poem. Let's revise. The writer in this poem is putting forward the idea that everyone is equal and wants to give us the message of universal brotherhood. Alright, you can also copy, you can pause the video and copy what am I saying, children, because it is the theme of this poem. Alright, he is against wars, and he wants to give us the message of peace also, and which can be, attained or acquired through love. Clear? And the writer is telling us again and again, he is presenting his views that we all are similar, we all look alike, we all live a life that is so similar, alright, in a similar manner. We all breathe, we all enjoy the sunlight, we drink the same water, we harvest food, alright, then we walk on the same land. So many similarities we have. We sleep with the same kind of eyes, we awake in a similar manner, alright. So he is giving different ideas or views that how are we similar. Clear? And at last he has told that yes, if we are not keeping love, if we are not having love amongst us, then definitely we are polluting our earth, we are polluting our air, which is ours. Alright, do we pollute or do we spoil our house? We say that it is my house. Alright, so do we make it dirty? No. Then is it not our earth, my earth? So how can we pollute our earth, which is our mother earth? Alright, so the writer in the end is saying that if you're keeping jealousy, hatred, violence in your minds and heart, then definitely you are polluting the purity of earth. Alright, the innocence of earth. Clear? And he's saying that you're mixing fire and dust in the air that you breathe. So you should not do that, because no man is foreign and no country is strange. I hope you have understood the entire poem, children. We have completed the poem, and in the next class we are going to begin with next chapter. Thank you.